I am Damian Andrews, and it is 2020. Finally, we have reached the year where our vision is clear. I am Damian Andrews, and I am your host tonight for the MVWF's New Year's Day special, featuring a big-time six-man tag team match. Folks, when it comes to the MVWF, one of the things we are definitely known for here in Phase 2 is fantastic action in a six-man tag. And man, do we have a huge lineup tonight. On one side, we've got the former three-time champion, G-Man Ryan Crawford, teaming up with his boy, AJ the Giant, and AJ's tag team partner from Canada Cup, El Hamburguesa, a guy that backstage G-Man Ryan Crawford knows quite well, to face the dastardly trio of Dennis the Take-A-Hitman Hart, Munson the Beast of Bourbon, and his brother-in-law, the owner of the MVWF, Brandon Bones. Folks, the heat is off the charts here. Let's get it started. Folks, I cannot tell you how much... this is that. By the way, this is the first time G-Man Ryan Crawford and Brandon Bones have stepped inside the ring against each other in quite some time. And there has been so much political action, so much chicanery backstage that has gone on to shape the MVWF and warp it in ways that it was not intended. But of course, so much betrayal between G-Man Ryan Crawford and Dennis the Take-A-Hitman Hart. And of course, Munson was teaming with G-Man Ryan Crawford earlier this year. That short-lived pairing ended very quickly after G-Man eliminated, through some chicanery, Munson from the 20-man, the big battle royal that qualified G-Man. He did not win the number one contendership, so he's looking to rally his career by, laying the foundation for this alliance between him and AJ the Giant, who just lost the bookership of the MVWF back to Brandon Bones after being fired. Now the MVWF, the MVWF, man, I'm getting dry. Yeah, so they're teaming up. And these animals are fantastic. But they're teaming up with El Hamburguesa, who the Giant took under his wing. Waiting to see if this thing's ever going to load. There it goes. Jesus Christ, the longer this thing's taking to load here in the load station, the harder it's getting for me to, kill time on the microphone. And we are coming to you live from Boston, Mass. Look at this very unique arena they've got set up. And here we are live at the Defeat Center. And here he comes, folks. Last week, he fell short against the Big Boss Man, the one blemish on his singles record, when we traveled back in time to 1990s WWF. But otherwise, his singles division career is spotless in the MVWF. And he's looking to take that climb here, and now he's rubbing shoulders with some main event talent in AJ the Giant and G-Man Ryan Crawford.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match.
Oh, that's news to me.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hooligan Homeboy.
Big opportunity here for this young man earlier on in his career to make a name for himself. And here comes the Super 32 champion.
From New Hampshire, weighing in at 352 pounds, AJ the Giant.
You know that Brandon Bones has got a target on the back of AJ the Giant after defeating him in a successful title defense of the Super 32 championship just a little while back. The Giant absolutely dominant in the division. And there's some talk that if the Giant manages to defend the Super 32 Championship one more time successfully, that there is a potential for planting the seed for a championship versus championship match, which is currently being held, the World Championship, by Rock Holly. And you know the Giant would like another shot at Rock Holly after, well, he came up short in the Fight Pit match, even though he did successfully win the first fall.
Making his way to the ring from Charleston, West Virginia.
What the fuck?
In at 209 pounds, the world's heavyweight action
He-Man Ryan
champion,
Crawford's coming out with his own replica belt.
And Ryan Crawford.
He's like, this is what AJ used to do back in season 1. He-Man Ryan Crawford, is he declaring that he's the real MVWF champion? I mean, he's held the championship 3 times. I mean, he has as much credibility as a main eventer as anyone in the MVWF. That includes Rock Holly. I do not know how this is going to go over with MVWF brass at the office. And there they are, man. Look at this trio. And there he is, man, the most dastardly motherfucker in the entire MVWF. Dennis, the Take-A-Hit-Man Hart. Dennis challenged for the MVWF Championship against Rock Holly in that triple threat match, where He-Man Ryan Crawford pretended to be Cube, who was owed a championship match. He did not get pinned. He did not submit. He feels he's owed another championship match.
Opponents. First, from New Hampshire, weighing in at 240 pounds, Munson the Beast.
The Beast of Bourbon.
The Beast.
Munson here with another chance to really take a step up the ladder here if he can make a name for himself here in this match. I mean, he's also rubbing shoulders with some main event talent here tonight. Munson, now that he's out of the monkey suit, looking hard. Yeah, look at the pipes. Oh man, he makes his own beer, motherfucker. And listen to this crowd come alive for the legend. Oh, look who's looking hard.
And his opponent, first, from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 201 pounds, the boss, Brandon Boone.
Not entirely sure what I'm looking at here because Brandon Bones does not look to be 100%. He's putting on some bluster for sure here. The South of Heaven, the spiky shoulder pads, the new look, the longer hair. Trying to separate himself, I guess, from the identity crisis that he's been suffering, knowing that there's a guy that looks just like him named Brandon Clones stalking him in the MVWF. Brandon Bones, former MVWF champion. And let's get this action started here. Dennis to take a Hitman Hart facing off against El Hamburguesa to start this one off, and just as Dennis tends to do at the beginning of his matches, he starts off with a big roundabout power slam and overpowers El Hamburguesa. He's got the size and strength advantage, obviously. Right up in the Hitman's face, and El Hamburguesa taking a hit off the mask, and a knee drop is, it seems to be universal, that the attack plan against a guy like Dennis Hart is to attack the cannabinoid-infusing mask that keeps him powerful and impervious to pain. And El Hamburguesa now tags in the man that hates him the most, Key-Man Ryan Crawford, and now puts him in the chicken wing, and now going to try and take his arm. Key-Man Ryan Crawford tagging in. Oh, and Dennis, sensing that his enemy was in the ring, takes his head off with a clothesline. Munson also goes way, way back with Key-Man Ryan Crawford. These two got a score to settle after the tricky moves that Crawford used in that battle royal. Bones with both knees taped up. Sporting a different look tonight. Bones wants the tag. He's not wearing his glasses either. Crawford now tags in the Giant. Clothesline over the top rope by Munson. No, Munson, he's no midget. He's got the size and strength to match up with the Giant. We will find out here. Feel the power, just like I am. Right hands, Munson stepping up to the Giant, showing he can brawl. Oh, man, neckbreaker across the knee. Into the apron. And again into the apron. The Giant staggered down, but shoves him off. And the Giant realizing there's no disqualification here. Oh my God, chair shot to Munson's head. Oh my God. You're not allowed to do that anymore in wrestling. And Munson is staggered. He is down. And the referee making the count. Oh, and the Giant just stands there and takes a shot. The Giant rolls inside the ring. Tags in El Hamburguesa. Here comes Munson. The Beast of Bourbon grabs the Masked Man. Snapmares him over. Kick to the spine. Yeah, you better tag out, buddy. That chair shot was no joke. Here comes Dennis now. Gonna throw on the sharpshooter. This modified version of the sharpshooter that he's been using lately. Torturing his opponents. El Hamburguesa not worn down enough to be held down. And now grabs a hold of the thick tree trunk leg and DDTs the ankle. Compressing the Achilles. Take away Dennis's mobility. Sap his strength. Oh, man. That one gets you right in the core. Hamburguesa now into the neutral corner. Drop kick in the corner. And now he's turning up the pace. And again. Straight up drop heel kick. To the mask. Damaging that is apparently the key to damaging Dennis and taking him down. He fights right back with a wild left. And man, did El Hamburguesa get fired into that corner. And now Munson and Dennis looking to do the double team here. Munson to the top rope. Oh my God! That big man coming off the top rope. What a daring movement! El Hamburguesa fires back. Snapmare! Happy New Year! Right hand for you. Takes him down. No. Schoolboy. No. Caught him. Double arm DDT. Munson busted open. 1, 2. 2 count, and El Hamburguesa has drawn first blood. Brandon Bones has yet to be legally tagged into this match. I feel it's coming now. No, El Hamburguesa cuts him off. Oh, and down goes the referee. And what is El Hamburguesa setting up for? Slides through. Tornado DDT on the planks. And he's got some more. Oh! Dark Gods him down to the back. Smashed again. Munson took it away. Fighting desperately for his life here. He was getting worn out with that steel chair. Oh, but look at him fighting through the pain. DDT on the floor. Payback. Right hand blocked. Oh, am I seeing a rivalry develop between these two young men? Stomps to the red tie. And tagged up Brandon Bones. And for the first time, these two facing off. Oh, man. Welcome to the MVWF. El Hamburguesa and fires back with a backbreaker. And that, of course, everyone knows the lower back of Brandon Bones has been damaged for some time. Since his first submission loss in his entire 30-year career to Rock Holly's Deli Camel's clutch. And since then it has been, oh my God, curb stomped. The homeboy hooligan, El Hamburguesa. Look at that nice counter move. El Hamburguesa definitely is versed in the fundamentals of wrestling. Oh, but he was way off the mark with that. Brandon Bones showing how fast he still is, even with his knees taped up like that, with that somersault heel kick, but El Hamburguesa completely unfazed. And now look at this. G-Man Ryan Crawford wanted Brandon Bones in the ring. Now he's got him. Arm drag. Kick to his head. Up on the shoulders. All round and round you go. Airplane spin. Now, what's Bones gonna do? Send it back the other way. And he dumps him like last week's garbage. Nice shot right there. Calling up tie-up. These two hate each other. Colliding again. Chop to the chest. Sends him into the ropes. Here come the kicks. And down goes Bones. Crawford going for the ankle lock. Wants to make Bones submit, but too close to the ropes. Back fist. Perhaps you should have worn your glasses, Bones. Look at Crawford sending a message to Rock Holloway. He's got the figure four, and Bones turns him over. Bones has never submitted to the figure four, and now Crawford has to release. He saw the taped up knees, and he went after them. Oh, the spinning splash misses again. There it is. That time he connects. Bones absolutely persistent. Into the corner. Fires out with an elbow. Oh, look at this. Dragon sleeper. Bones is locked in. Body scissors. Oh, look at that. Nice reversal. And kick to the spine. Move, counter move. Here it comes. Good night, Irene. Crawford has tapped to it before. Oh, counter move. Snap air. Crawford poised. Ready to put Bones away. Here it is. Going for the Kimura. The Kimura. Will Bones tap? No one's coming to his aid. Oh, Bones had a long time in that. Finally punches his way free. Finally, oh, Bones way off the mark. Both guys way off the mark. Throwing kicks at thin air, and Bones just staring a dagger through him, saying, "Get out of the corner. Meet me in the middle of the ring. I hate you." Turns him around. Took too long. And now Bones stuck in the deep end of the pool and fires out with a kick. Man, elbow shot. So much history between these two. Fighting like their life depends on it. And now Dennis and Bones against the G-Man, setting up double team. And look at Monte, triple team. Crawford, he's out. Oh my God, that knee strike. 1, 2, and he kicked out. El Hamburguesa was playing goalie. Double underhook. Crawford, boom, on Prettier. And now here comes the Giant. The Giant has had choice words for Dennis Hart. Knocks the bottom out. Very critical. Oh, and again. The decisions, the career-making decisions. 3 knock the bottoms out in a row. The Giant punishing him, but Dennis has such a high threshold for pain. So much talk about how the Giant may have ended Ryan Doyle's career. Up in the air. Oh my God, 3D! Bones with a chance to get his hands on the Giant. Laying the stomp to the big man. Get up! Get up! Oh, the Bones now going for the Indian Deathlock. Gonna crank on the big knees of the Giant. You take away his vertical base. And the Giant's the same size as everyone else. And look at this! Bones turn the big man over! Texas Cloverleaf. Off the ropes, the Giant. Bones powered him back. Boom! Spin kick. Oh, man. Oh, the Giant doesn't even let him get a 1 count and rolls out of the ring. And then the Giant rushes back in to meet him. Oh, got underneath him. Turns around. Rude awakening. Back from his ravishing Brandon Roode days. And here come the stomps from Bones. Oh, man, just taking him apart piece by piece. Oh, and again. You turned your back on me, he said. He's the whole reason you lost the big 6-man tag back in season 2. Crawford punched him in the face. Punched the Giant in the face. And now the Giant going to the top rope. Dennis can't stop. Oh, the big splash right on the damaged knees of Brandon Bones. The Giant taking a bit. I can't believe Bones survived that. And now into the corner. He may have taken more of that than it looked like. And now here comes El Hamburguesa tagged into the match. Look at this. Turning up the speed. Boom! Clothesline. Elbow drop. Giant elbow drop! And Bones makes the tag, though. El Hamburguesa should have pounced on him, but it didn't matter. Suplex. Of course, Dennis is really hurt right now. Back after the mask. Dennis took some hard shots earlier in the match. Oh, look at that German on the floor, right on the planks. Oh, slaps him in the face, back fist. Underestimated just how hard the first slap was. Sent him sprawling. But Dennis, the aggressor, all the same. El Hamburguesa fighting back. Oh, my God. Half and half suplex on the plank. Just shuts him down. Right across the apron. Oh, and another thunderous knee strike. You gotta know the G-Man is probably still reeling from the knee he took earlier. Oh man, here come the strikes. Clotheslines him down. Man! Sorry, microphone. That was in 1, 2. Well, just like when El Hamburguesa saved G-Man earlier. Oh, there he goes! El Hamburguesa now in enemy territory. Setting up the Hitman. Right hand. Dennis fighting for the pain. Takes him down. It's something of a weak-looking clothesline that mostly relied on his size difference than really any momentum he was able to muster. And there it is again, only a little harder. And again he nails him. Of course, you start compounding them, it gets more effective every time. Oh, look at this counter move. Nice move. El Hamburguesa may have saved his life right there. No matter. Slap again. The disrespect. Stunner! Oh, look at this. Oh, crossroads on the planks again. Now Dennis taking all the spark. Having this MVWF rookie who's standing right up to the biggest bully in the MVWF, and I think he's busted his nose. Oh, man, and Bones now realizing Dennis is in trouble, comes down to help, but there's no stopping the man who was handing out unhappy meals. Oh, into the post. And now look at them starting to swarm out there. They're going to try and steal this. 16, and Dennis busted a move. 17. El Hamburguesa needs to get it. 19. 20, and they win by countout. You know what, folks? Forget that. This match is not going to end by countout. I promise you that. We want a winner. Look at this right here. Boom, look at that knee shot right there. It was hard hitting all the way through this one. Come on, referee. Pull it together here.
Are your winners?
No.
The Assassin, Dennis, Blaze, Hart, Munson, the Beast, Munson, the Beast, and the Boss, Brandon Boone.
fuck that. Get back in there and settle this. Restart the clock. Boom, slam it. It's picking up right about where it left off. We got the cut man during the break to clean up Munson's face. Oh, nice Japanese arm drag. And off the ropes. Nicely done. Knee strikes. Knowing Dennis is hurt. Knowing that the cannabinoid infusing mask is no longer working for him. Alejandro Guesa looking to work him over, but no! Clothesline. Takes his head off. And throws him across the ring. Dennis tags into Munson. What do we got here? Setting him up. And a 3D! Saw that out of Dennis and Bones earlier. And look at this, something of a dragon sleeper. Munson staring down Crawford because he used that move a couple of times. In the first portion of this match, and now Munson, man, look at him. He got fired into the corner right there, but comes out with a kick. You can see a bit of sheen on Munson's forehead where they super glued that wound closed. Oh man, a little bit of butterfingers right there for Alejandro Guesa, the rookie here. Oh man, and a second move in a row that he's missed. Perhaps the shock of the countout as Alejandro Guesa, disturbed and distracted. And now both teams appear to be using a slowdown strategy. They're already 15 minutes into this. The clock has restarted. Each man has already taken tremendous damage. And slowly, Alejandro Guesa tries to cut Munson off from his tag. And here comes Crawford, looking to pick the bones. And now he puts Munson, oh, look at this, just taunting him. You should have stuck with me, he says. Elbow drop and a nip up. And Crawford styling and profiling. The three-time former MVWF champion who is carrying around a replica of the belt here tonight. Sending a clear message with his use of the figure four earlier on to Rock Holly. And now look at this. Northern Lights into a standing vertical tornado suplex. But Munson. Of course, after the monkey suit fiasco in his career, went back to the MVWF Performance Center and honed his craft. And the Munson we have seen since then, very different from the one we saw in the past. And now he's talking over strategy with his brother-in-law, Brandon Bones, and now makes the tag to Dennis. Both men sending Crawford off the ropes. Double back body drop, sent him into the stratosphere, and Crawford makes the tag. And back where we started, and Dennis swats Alejandro Guesa out of the air. Clothesline can't be denied. Denied. Nice dodge. Dennis did have a moment to perhaps repair the mask, the cannabinoid infusing mask that he uses to give himself extra strength and pain relief. And another tag to Munson, as we're going to look to see perhaps another 3D. Boom! Man, takes his head off like being in a guillotine. Munson now, center of the ring. Laying in the chin lock, driving the knee. Nicely done. Now Alejandro Guesa just powered his way out. Nice counter move, building some momentum as he pancakes him in the reversal. Knee drop. course, you would think El Hamburguesa, when he's in there with a big guy like Munson, he might want to turn up the pace. And there it is. Perhaps exactly, he heard me right there, and now that's what he's going to do. Oh, man. The super glue comes loose, and Munson's bleeding again. El Hamburguesa busted him open before, and now he's busting him open again. And Munson, furious, coming out of the corner. But El Hamburguesa, much too quick. Oh no, Munson showing he's quick too. Oh man, kidney shot, 2 in a row. Round behind, German suplex. Boom! Drops him on the back of his head. And a second one. Munson giving him some payback. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3. Munson makes a statement. And now we have a definitive winner. Look at that double back body drop. Congratulations to Keith Munson, the Beast of Bourbon. Man, and you know what? I mean, all throughout this match, the real story seemed to be the burgeoning rivalry between Munson and El Hamburguesa, because he popped his head open twice with that dropkick, did El Hamburguesa, and Munson paid him back with the 3 count up of the triple German suplex.
Here are your winners, the Assassin, Dennis Blaze Hart, Munson, the Beast, Munson, the Beast.
And thankfully, all my other main event talent, no one got jobbed out. Wow, congratulations, guys. Well, folks, that's been our special New Days 2020 New Year's celebration match. Dennis the Hitman Hart, Brandon Bones, and Munson, the Beast of Bourbon, coming out victorious. Tremendous match. We will see you on Friday for MVWF Danger Zone. And we will find out exactly when Mr. Nightmare is going to receive his championship match against MVWF champion Rock Holly. So until then, folks, I'm David Andrews. Good night.